Hello and welcome, my dear students. Today we are going to start chapter first of the book Vistas. Chapter's name is The Third Level. This chapter is written by the famous author named Jack Finney. Children, do you remember that in your last year's English textbook you were having a similar kind of story? The main character of that story, Gangadhar Pant, याद आया? Was also transported into a parallel world. Today, we are going to understand a similar type of story. Our main character Charlie is also in this maze. मेज मतलब हमारा मेन कैरेक्टर चार्ली एक अजीब सी उलझन में है. चलिए देखते हैं ऐसी कौन सी उलझन है. Let's begin. One day, when Charlie was late in the office and he leaves late to go to home to his wife. The name of his wife was Louisa. He reached Grand Central Station to go home. He wore a long coat and hat. There were only two levels in the Grand Central Station. He took the subway to reach faster than the bus. So he came to this station. While walking, Charlie got so lost in his thoughts that when he reached the third level of that station, he did not know. He found there were fewer ticket windows and small rooms too. The people wore old fashioned coats, watches, hats, etc. He found everything strangely changed, like the brass pitoons were seen on the floor. He looked around and saw ladies also had wore old fashioned clothes. Next, to make sure, he went to the newsboy to buy a newspaper. There he saw a newspaper called The World, dated June 11th, 1894. Now he was sure that he was not in the same world where he used to live. He has been transported to another world. He wanted to buy two tickets. Actually, he wanted to travel back in time with his wife to the place named Gilsburg, Illinois. He describes the town. He says that it is a wonderful town with big old framed houses, huge lawns, and many trees. In those days, summers were very long compared to days now. The time was very peaceful. Men were smoking cigars and ladies were weaving fans. There were fireflies. Fireflies, you can understand, no? Jugnu, all around. It was still before the World War One and Two. So, he wanted two tickets to buy to go to Gilsburg. The clerk who was sitting at the ticket window told him the cost of the tickets. And then he looked his fancy hat. When he was counting his money, the clerk was staring at him and said that was not the same currency. And if he was trying to be smart, he would not get away from there. He said he would catch him and put him to the police station or jail. When he looked at the money clerk had, it was different from Charlie's currency. He turned around from there and wanted to escape. So he same way came out of the third level as he entered in it. He could not believe that he had been transported in the old times. But after this incident, he never found the third level again. That's the end of the part 1. I hope you have understood first part of this chapter. I will continue the second part in the next video. Thank you. Stay safe, stay home.